Hey, Tubies, this is Psychic Bob. It's so rocking to be with you. Well, here we are. It's Saturday, and you know what that means? Time for Saturday Night Séance. I'm so glad you're here. Well, I was doing laundry the other day, and I found in the back of my closet this shirt. Isn't this fun? I got my British flag shirt on. I'm wearing that to just give a shout out to all my UK viewers. You guys have been so wonderful. I've been getting so many invitations to come to England and do appearances and readings. And Psychic Bob's seriously looking at that. So this next year I'm going to be doing a lot of travel and making appearances all over the world. So I'm wearing my British flag, Union Jack, God Save the Queen, and all that good stuff. Psychic Bob loves you. So big shout out to my UK viewers. Love you guys. Thanks for being part of Spirit Channel. Listen, tell more people in Britain. We want to keep building our empire over there. So I'm so glad you're with us. Thank you for your love and support. And I want to give a shout out to all my viewers wherever you are. Really, I love all of you. You've been a big part of Spirit Channel. I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. We have a lot of new people. Welcome. For the new people, just to give you an introduction, this is our Saturday Night Séance. Every Saturday, we gather here at Spirit Channel. I'm a trance medium, and what that means is I go into trance state, and spirit guides come through me. They overshadow my consciousness, my nervous system, and they speak through me. I don't really know what's coming through. Occasionally I'll hear a little snippet of it, but when I come back and watch the film, I always get amazed as well. So I get as much out of the seance as you guys do. So, I'm here and I get messages too. I'm so glad you're here. Well, I'm going to settle down and go into trance here. Oh, by the way, before I do that, I want to say thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's video. We had a video yesterday talking about the astrological alignments of the day. We also talked about a reading from Scott Cunningham's Book of Shadows, and it was called The Song of the Goddess. Really wonderful. If you haven't seen it, definitely check that out. Well, I'm going to settle down and go into trance. I'll see you when I get back. Oh, this is Fletcher here. So good to be back with all of you. Well, I tell you, the vibrations are running high tonight, and a lot of spirits are moving about the earth. We've got somebody here just pacing back and forth, waiting to speak, so I'll be stepping out of the way. Good to be here with all of you. Alfred here. I am so honored to have the opportunity to come and be present with each of you tonight. I am making much progress in the spirit world. Your prayers, your thoughts, your kindness towards me has helped me to have more opportunities to work and to grow. So many of you have said, Alfred, help me. I'm confused. Alfred, help me on my journey. Alfred, protect me from these evil people. I've tried always to be present and to come to each of you when called. To some of you I have come in dreams, and you have heard a voice calling you, and you have recognized it perhaps upon waking that it was I who was speaking to you. I am making efforts now to reach around the world and to be present for all who are ready to receive my assistance. So many of you want to grow spiritually, but you have questions, you have doubts, you have fears. Hear it from me that to have fear of spiritual growth is the most gentle of fears. It would be better that you fear not having spiritual growth than to make spiritual growth your goal. You cannot fail upon this path. Some of you have said, if I begin the spiritual path, I may not succeed, so therefore I shan't begin. This is not the attitude. You must look at the journey as one of moving from darkness to light. Some of you say, but I am ensconced in light. I do not need progression. Do you not understand that over here, that there are varying degrees of light, from the very dim into a brilliance that would blind you? Even our spirit eyes can barely look upon it. The glory of the light is the glory of a soul. Many people are judged upon the earth as being unworthy or somehow less than. Over here, such souls often arrive shining full of light. The earthly judgments are fleeting, passing, and oftentimes inaccurate. This is why we caution you, look upon everybody as potentially a divine being, for you may truly have an angel amongst you and be unaware. It's very tempting to write off the peaceful, the passive, as somehow weak and undeserving. The earth life glorifies power. It glorifies conquering and destruction. The heavenly realm only cares that you conquer the sins of the flesh, that you awaken to true light. The sins of the flesh are greed, excessive hatred, and addiction. These are things that impede your progress towards the light. I should know. I lived a life seeking after these things. I had much in the material way, but towards the end of my life, I was destitute and impoverished, and I let myself go down into a slump, into a place of even further self-annihilation. And upon death I did not cross into the light, but into that place of darkness. As you think, so you shall be. If you think of God, if you think of the light, and you make that your focus in your life, upon your death you will be in the light. If you reject that light, you will find yourself in a place of waiting until you are ready to accept that light. I come to you today because many of you are on the path of light. And when you have fear of failure, remember that I am here as well as many other angels and guides, that you will not stumble and lose your way. God will not abandon you, but you can abandon God. But even in your despair and darkness, that little ray of light will come into you. When I was in the place of expiation, always there was a small dot of light in the distance. In my spirit I knew that that was the light of God, the kingdom, the home, the true home, the eternal home. I knew also that if I wanted to, I could move slowly towards that light. When a soul crosses, one is gradually brought into the light if one has not lived a life attuned to the light. It is the wish of the spirit world not to overwhelm. Your spirit senses are much more acute. Your vision is sharper. Your sense of hearing more refined. Your sense of touch magnified many times. And were you plunged into the light immediately upon death, it would burn some of you up, as it would have burned me up. Over time I moved to the light. Little by little I was able to move closer, until I got to the point where I could face entering it without trepidation. Some of you know people who are like I was in the life, seeking only material power, pleasure, and joy. Be the light to them. Remind them that they have a soul. As Rose and Fletcher has said, one must not preach to others, but simply invite them. Bring them a present, offer them a prayer, ask them if you might pray for them, and remember them and truly follow through with it. I credit my arrival in the light to many who had prayed for me over the years. And here I stand today, fully enveloped in that light, healed and now being of service. Do not waste your earthly life seeking temporary pleasures that pass and leave you empty. Seek the true light that is true nourishment for the soul as well as the body. There are those who question how a spiritual life could help a physical life. But that light of the spirit world will illumine your soul. And not only that, it will illumine your body. It will bring healing power to you. It will sustain you. Some of you have had very close calls with the spirit world. You've come close to death. And you felt almost a presence as if divine power had saved you. The truth of the matter is divine power did save you and sustains you to this day. The divine power asks nothing in return, but it would do you well to give thanks and be kind to your fellow human. I send you my blessings. I am Alfred. Greetings, my dears. This is Rose. We are so pleased with Alfred's progress here. It brings us all immense joy. It's really true. The Bible says that when a sinner is saved, there is much rejoicing and weeping of tears of joy in heaven. And I can personally tell you that. When he first crossed over here, I ran to him and I said, "Dear Alfred, welcome home." He looked at me and he said, "Who are you, dear lady?" I said, "My name is Rose, and I come to welcome you to the spirit world." He was a little shocked. He wanted so much to be near the light and yet had great fear. Gradually we brought him closer into the realm of light. In the beginning he was on the periphery, where the light's not so bright. As you move closer to the throne of God, the brilliance becomes that which is truly heavenly. We welcome the soul in, and every day he grows more and more in the light. I invite each of you to take up Alfred's request. Devote yourselves to the light. Find peace in the light, and do not fear. You are being led in ways that you cannot imagine, but in the end you shall be thankful for them. There are some here tonight who have come here and you're saying, "Rose, how can I focus upon the light? I have such fear. I cannot pay my bills. I cannot even keep a roof over my head. I'm about to be homeless." My dears, that fear of the earthly realm is very real. We do not wish to act as if it is not real. But the answer to your problems is not found in seeking human assistance. It is found in seeking spirit assistance. Before you reach out to change your world, ask for us to accompany you. We will make it possible for that door to be opened, for that interview to be granted, for that check to arrive. Our power here is very unlimited. It's not like in the earth realm. We don't sleep. We never tire. And physical limitations are unknown to us. And so if you will say, "Rose, help me," you will find your burden becoming a little lighter. Some of you have dear relatives in spirit that you long to hear from. Call upon them. Say, "Dear Grandmama, help me. Dear Grandpa, help me. Cousin Joe, help me." Call upon your loved ones. They are near to you and want to help you as well. Fletcher says the power is growing weaker now, so I shan't stay any longer. But I wish to thank you for receiving Alfred and being so supportive of his spiritual work. Please call upon him, call upon me, call upon Fletcher. All of us are willing to help you. We're only a whisper away. I send you my blessings. and I hope that you will come again and visit with me. I love to be here with you, and we here in the spirit world want to bring you very many blessings. Send you a lot of hope. Send you. Hey, Tubies. Well, I tell you, whenever the spirit people come through, it's blessing to my soul. It brings me a lot of power, and spiritually, but physically and emotionally, it uplifts my world. If you enjoy my spiritual work and you want to learn more about the spirit world and channeling and spirit guides and seances, you might want to pop over to my website at robert-hickman.com. I'll put the info, the link in the info box below, and pick up a copy at my bookstore at my website, Messages from Rose. I think you'll get a lot out of it. Tells about my early days working with Rose, my life as a medium. It's one of my favorite books. I have a lot of books, so there's more. I've got some Wiccan books over there. I've got a spell book. We've got When Worlds Unite, which is about my channelings with Edgar Cayce and the famous director Thomas Allen Berg. A lot of good stuff. So definitely go over to my website, check out my books. At the top, you'll see a link. It says books. So definitely go there. Well, listen, thank you for being here. By the way, if you haven't done so, pop over also to my website and get your free daily horoscopes. I have a link up at the top. It says horoscopes. You click on that, it'll bring up your horoscopes. No charge, absolutely free, no passwords. You just go and learn and enjoy. I hope you'll do that as well. Well, guys, you rock. I'm so glad you're here. I love you. I send you my blessings. And I hope you'll be regular here at Spirit Channel. And if you haven't, like this, favorite, share it with your friends. Let's get the word out and hit subscribe. Be a regular of our channel. And I hope, if you've got some time and feel like relaxing, you might even also pop over to Lady Angela's website, which is rarewiccaspells.com. She has a lot of spiritual goods over there. I have a series of magical spells you can buy called Psychic Bob's Spirit Spells. We have a seance spell in there that's really good. She has a lot of books, Wiccan books, magical books, spiritual books, wonderful jewelry, spells, spell books, anything. Go to rarewiccaspells.com as well. And if you shop there, put Spirit Channel in the coupon code when you check out, and Lady Angela will give you a 10% discount. So that's for Spirit Channel members. So I hope you'll check it out. I am so thankful you're here. Love you guys. Listen, have a blessed night. We'll be back here tomorrow, Sunday. I don't know what we're going to do, but it'll be something fun. And I just hope you'll be back here, and look forward to seeing you then. And of course, next week, next Saturday, we're going to have another Saturday Night Séance. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. Blessings. We'll see you back here tomorrow.